Live. Let me check real quick. Hello. Hello. We are. Okay, hold on one second. We are actually a couple of minutes early, so we'll just kind of ease into today's very, very windy city edition of RPW Strikedown. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing wonderful. Hope everyone is safe, because I know right now there's smog all over the country. It's just getting kind of crazy right now, isn't it? But maybe we can help out just a tiny bit with keeping things light up in here. Tonight it is RPW Live. And, on tonight's edition of Strikedown, we have some pretty big stuff coming up. So let me spread the word that we are live and we are in living color. And, hope everyone is doing well. I am doing good. I've been good. Kind of taking it easy a little bit today for the most part, but otherwise, not really much to complain about. So, I see. Interesting. Okay. Different. Yeah, like I said, we have a bit to kind of go over tonight, and we'll kind of ease our way into it, because tonight's main event, it's boiling into a very personal rivalry between the new RPW Light Heavyweight Champion Cody Saturn and the challenger for tonight, Unreal Jim Steele. Chicago Street Fight. The name of the game is that light heavyweight title, and you can't get any bigger than that. But yeah, welcome on in, Rex. You are actually opening up our little show here tonight. So yeah, what originally was just going to be a pretty straightforward kind of evening is turning into quite the stacked card. I'm going to be 100% honest. It is going to be something very, very different. So let's just ease ourselves in. How are you and the family doing? How was your weekend? How was your week, I guess? Either or, that's okay. Boom, le boom. I've done pretty good. Went to see the new Johnny Knoxville movie. That was certainly something different, you know. Yeah, it was just kind of like a greatest hits kind of thing, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, we're kind of just easing ourselves into it tonight. And yeah, we do have a pretty stacked card. The Prestige Alliance are in competition, all in singles competition, outside of Vandal Vex, who will have a match next Thursday on Strikedown. But tonight, Vandal Vex, the Russian Terminator, is going into managerial role here tonight on the Red Show. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of ease into this evening and kind of see what's been going on a little bit lately over at over this past Tuesday night on Glitch. We actually got to see a pretty crazy main event occur. Let me actually look, because it's been a few days, but a lot has happened in the past few days. So let me have a repeat. Oh yes, over on the the blue brand, I guess now being Glitch, Persephone won the Fatal 4-Way match to get an opportunity to challenge Heather Ray for the RPW Women's World Championship coming up on the 28th of July at Calamity. It's already starting to get very, very hectic over on Glitch right now, as things between Persephone, who is the current #1 contender, and the Goddess of Pestilence, Zoe Phipps, apparently their issues are not done, because it got very, very chaotic during that Fatal 4-Way main event. Kind of threw back to the days of Extreme Championship Wrestling just a little bit. Un poquito, just a little bit. But yes, tonight, big things ahead. Welcome on in, Christian. Good to see you. Got some pretty big action here tonight. There are some other things I do want to bring up, though, concerning Battle City Strikedown coming up on July the 30th, on that Thursday night. we have something big and something special in the works for Battle City Strikedown coming up. In fact, we're going to do a first time ever little matchup here. The Path to Oblivion, which will be our next Strikedown exclusive on August 27th. That's right, it has been rescheduled now to the day of Thursday, August 27th. So that means everybody's going to get that Thursday night little fun, and of course, as well, we're also going to be getting a bunch of other stuff in the meantime. But yes, the Path to Oblivion is officially starting tonight, and it will culminate at Battle City Strikedown coming up on the 30th of this month. And that's just a couple weeks away. So that means we don't have a whole lot of time to prep for it, but we're going to get some stuff going here tonight on Strikedown. I can promise you that much right now. Because in fact, we've got 2 qualifying matches for the Path to Oblivion. Starting off tonight, of course. Things escalated last week on Strikedown. 6-man tag team competition. Featuring the Prestige Alliance defeating the all-star team of Kenny Omega, Jaden Angels, and the Incredible Hulk in a very chaotic 6-man tag team matchup. But it's going to culminate tonight in Jaden Angels, Mufasa going one-on-one in the first Path to Oblivion qualifying matchup. As well as, of course, the return of Mystery Mayhem. 6 people will get to compete. And the winner will go on to the Path to Oblivion for that big opportunity at the Strikedown Heavyweight Championship next month. Thank you for the hydrate, Mufasa. Do appreciate that. But yeah, if I do sound a little bit different, it's probably because of going to see the movie yesterday. Yeah, it was very smoggy and stuff yesterday, so just bear with me a little bit. We're going to be going into it just a little bit different compared to normal, but that's all right. Phone switch me to the random stream. I understand. Hey, sometimes a phone has different ideas. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't blame you on that one. But, all right, yes. Got a lot of big stuff ahead of us, including this opener here tonight. That was just announced earlier today over on the server. One half of the RPW Synergy Champions, the Iron Superman Rex, going one-on-one with the new RPW Strikedown Heavyweight Champion himself, Setanta, to open up Strikedown. That is going to be a banger of an opener. I can already tell it. They got this. It's a feeling in your gut kind of thing in a way. You know what I mean? But yeah, I cannot wait. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Ooh. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Just going to check one more thing. So yeah, that does bug the real question. How was everyone feeling after the craziness that has been the past couple of days with everything kind of going on? It's been... I haven't seen this much to this degree since Silent Hill, you know what I mean? It's definitely been very different. So just stay safe out there. That's all I can really say on that matter, and make sure you stay hydrated. Be very careful of your breathing too. You never know if things could very much get wacky. I was out in the smoke all day today. Yeah. Kay and I were both out yesterday for a little while. He was out longer than I was, so I can definitely tell you that much. It ain't no rest for the wicked from anybody, whether if you are here or up north. That is not easy to deal with. So, but yeah, that is why we have Strikedown tonight, though, just to kind of have some fun and enjoy. And to breathe some fresh air into our day. Even in the metaphorical meaning behind it, but let me switch it over to the dashboard. To the dashboard. Thank you. There is one thing I think I might want to do. Also, by the way, do want to send a few shout-outs to Spider Billy, 1974, And Rick Retro for the follow a few days ago. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate that as we continue to look to keep growing here in Rando Party Wrestling and continue being all-inclusive and bring some entertainment to people that need it, usually during their day. So, yeah, we're gonna got some big plans for the rest of the year, especially when September gets into the calendar. Then we're gonna really have some fun. Definitely gonna really have some fun. But that's not until a few months from now. We need to focus on tonight because the path to Oblivion is officially underway. Let's head off to ringside for Rex versus Setanta, champion versus champion. Cannot wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. The following contest is a champion versus champion bout to open up tonight's edition of Strike Down. And it is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, being accompanied by Vandal Vex. He is one half of the RPW Synergy Champions, representing the Prestige Alliance. This is the Iron Superman, Rex. Kind of a unique entrance here, a little bit. Think maybe I might need to work on that entrance for the tag team edition. Must have missed something. And his opponent from the Emerald Isle. He is your reigning RPW Strike Down Heavyweight Champion. This is RPW's resident superhero. This is the Riot Spider, Setanta. Setanta winning that championship at Party Slam a few weeks ago. Making his return here tonight after picking up a much big standout victory last week on the program. But he's got some very tough competition against the former holder of the very same heavyweight title that he has around his waist. Question is, how does Rex feel knowing somebody is currently holding the title? I think very much in many ways he still believes, he claims complete authority on over. Well, we have to wait and see. You will have to wait and see. We will get right into it. Rex right in his respective corner. The heavyweight champion on his. Let's get right into it. Oh my God. Right from the get-go. Bazooka shoulder shot there by one half of the tag team champions. Uh-oh. Oh, nice back elbow from Setanta as he goes for a super kick. He didn't even phase him. Spine buster, almost like a double A variation. Going for the cover here. One. Going to the count of one here tonight. There's going to be a big fight field here tonight in the arena for this Windy City Showdown here. Especially in the main event for the light heavyweight title on the line. Nice arm drag here by the heavyweight champion. Oh! Wait a minute. Double jump, missile drop kick to Rex. Setanta known for his history with Mufasa. Even feuding all the way back just earlier this year. Styles Clash connecting against Mufasa. Going for the cover. One! Culminating in a Motor City chain match back at Super Collider in March. Springboard hay bale drop there. Ever since winning the heavyweight title, he has shown a form of resilience we haven't seen since he was the world champion. Which, of course, Mufasa was deeply involved with back in February at Rando Valentine. Before losing it. Short arm lariat to Mickey Rye. Rex going for the cover. One. Not just getting it that easily. Right now, Rex has to be going through the mind of now that we've taken care... Oh, front press drop there. Taking care of the Buffet Club. No long... Hold on. Victory roll here by the heavyweight champion. No! Got him with Rex's roar. Is he going to pin the heavyweight champion? 1, 2. Woo! Vandal Vex bringing up the chair. Hold on. Oh! Leg sweep. Top rope moonsault. Trying to distract the referee there, potentially for the upper hand of the Prestige Alliance. Setanta. Final cut connects. I think Vandal Vex almost trying to grab the leg of the heavyweight champion, knowing that this could be dire straits for the Prestige Alliance tonight. Going up for a scoop slam, connects with it onto the mat. Setanta going up high. Shooting star stomp. Connecting. Going for the cover. Is this the 1, the 2? No! Not just yet. Moonsault connects with pinpoint accuracy. I think the Iron Superman might be in a little bit of trouble here tonight. Oh, big forearm. Trying to prevent a Kryptonian cooldown here tonight at the hands of Setanta. Springboard spinning heel kick. Setanta going up, I think. Wait a minute. Power Buster going for the cover. 1, 2. Woo! Uh-oh. Rex shaking up the heavyweight champion. Oh! Jesus, Pete. I've heard rumors that apparently when you fought a member of the event, the Prestige Alliance, it certainly changes the trajectory of your career, as we've seen it at the hands of the new Women's World Champion Heather Ray, when she debuted facing Rex of all people in an Extreme Rules match a month or 2 ago. Rex going for a diving shoulder check. Rex going for the cover. 1, 2. Shoulder up, as seen Vex right onto the apron there. I think the ref getting distracted by this exposed turnbuckle, as Rex hitting the roar. Turn up for the cover, but the referee, their karma being used against them. Oh my God. Got the shoulder up. My goodness. Talk about a twist of fate there at the hands of the Prestige Alliance. Drop down here. Leapfrog going up high. Missing the Iron Fist. Oh, getting caught there by the former heavyweight champion. What a good team. Definitely indeed. Rex setting up for one more. Oh, catching him right in the back. Could this be it? Tornado DDT by Setanta. Going to try to change the dial on this matchup. Drop down. Oh, missing that hidden blade. Rex popping him up. Oh, and dropping him down. Oh my God. Going up for the spine buster once more. They put him out to pasture almost. Going up for the roar one more time. Oh, knee right into the dome there. Spear of Cullen. Cover. 1, 2. Oh. Setanta going up high. Sky high frog splash. Getting distracted by Vandal here at ringside. The argument between the Russian Terminator and the heavyweight champion. Keeping him from getting right into the kill shot though. Rex going up. Iron Fist connects. Is this... Oh, rolling out of the way. European uppercut by Setanta. Springboard. Double jump twisting axle. Is this his opportunity? Going for the blackout here. Going to ringside. Oh my God. Hold on here. Moonsault connects to the outside. Oh, I think he landed on his ribs though. And cut off a lot of your breathing room here. Wait a minute, Setanta. Going right near the south side, near that barricade. Keep all the fans protected at ringside. Oh, leg sweep by the heavyweight champion. Setanta, wait a minute, getting sent into that ring post by Rex. Uh-oh. I don't like where that was going. Rex. Diving shoulder check. Wait a minute, going up for the infamous foot DDT. Oh, oh no. Second time's the charmer. I think they usually go for thirds, but if you can hear me on that one, we might be in trouble here. Got to the count of 20 to get back in. Wait a minute. Setanta sending him right into the barricade almost. Setanta trying to get some breath up here. Rolling right back in. Uh-oh. Rex right now. Vertical suplex. Oh my God. Jesus is just trying to decimate the champion. Not the infamous foot DDT. Freaking headbutt there by the former heavyweight champion. Wait a minute. Setanta sending him right to the northwest side. Arguing with Vandal Vex right now. Oh, dodging the attempt of that bazooka shot. Head first onto the apron. Going up. Fully loaded knee. They got to the count of 20 to get back into the ring. Setanta back in. Rex up. Oh, Rex's roar. Cover. 1, 2. Wow. Talk about a statement being sent to the locker room tonight. Yowie, yahoo. And yowie, ya ouch. Here is your winner, RPW Synergy Champion, Rex. I think that is our first prestige win of tonight here on this stacked edition of Strikedown. Can only wonder what's going through the mind of the heavyweight champion right now. As I've been hearing some rumors. I've been hearing rumors lately that the heavyweight champion might be doing some traveling soon. Not sure what that's about, but stay tuned to social media if something does come up from it. It happens. You never know. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. But what a way to open up this stacked edition of Strikedown here tonight. Windy City Showdown underway. Not a whole bunch of time to rest, though, this evening. Because the action is going to continue in just a moment. As we're going to be heading over to the Knockouts division for Starlight Kid one-on-one with Lexi Shaw. Let's see if another member of that Shaw Family Fight Club can bring the wins back to the Emerald Isle. Yeah, a lot to think about as we are on the road, of course. Prestige win. The win. Third Rex's Roar. Setanta took in one match. Still spirits Setanta out of his shoes. Yeah, I think he almost pulled an MJF there for a second. I didn't see him go up high, but geez, I think I saw some plastic from underneath his boot literally go right up to the ceiling. That was crazy. I mean, you got to give it to both of them, though. Setanta winning the title. He has been showing that he's getting some of that confidence back, though. He's almost like he's demanding for a fight. And I mean, not too many people is going to be able to give him that fight other than Rex at this moment. But I'm also getting word right now, though, that the other half of the Synergy Champions, Eric Dangerous, is going to be making his singles debut tonight against the former heavyweight champion, the fallen, well, Kingdom's very own Void King, Jordan Nori, returning to action for the first time since Party Slam. And I'm thinking he's looking to get a little bit of retribution and getting some aggression out on very much a very dangerous competitor in Eric Dangerous. We'll have to tune in to find out what's going to happen there a little bit later on this edition of Strikedown. All right, let me see here. Oh, almost. That's a very long thing. What the heck? Hold on 1 second. Pardon. Alrighty then. Let me see here. Plus, they were getting close to the count out there. We try not to have too many countouts here in RPW, but every so often it just happens. What can you do? But yeah, speaking of the Tag Team Champions, aka the Synergy Champions, did you guys hear about what the commentator was saying Tuesday night about a potentially on Glitch? There might already be a tag team that might be pointing their fingers at those Synergy titles now coming up. Nothing's been made official yet, but apparently the Mario Brothers are already staking their claim that they want a shot at those tag team titles. That, well, considering how many years it's been since they've held tag team gold here in RPW, that could spell some big potential results there, perhaps. But we'll have to wait and see if there is even a word, if it's even worth the Prestige Alliance's time. Because you never know. After this major win tonight, they could be looking for higher heights than ever before. Let's see here. Yes. Yep. Then former challenger for the AEW Women's World Title, Starlight Kid. Let's head out to ringside for our next matchup. Hold on 1 second. A little warm in here, but that's okay. The following contest is a knockouts bout scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, representing the Shaw Family Fight Club, she is Lexi Shaw. I still have to work on the Calamity stage at some point. Apologies for the delay. Considering I have a few weeks to go until then. But I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of fun with it. You know, there is another question I can always pose to the Prestige Alliance. If they think that the Mario Brothers are overrated, or something of the sort, who would they love to get into the ring with at some point? Whether it is in singles competition, tag team competition, multi-people competition, or, hell, war games or something. Just hold off on war games just for a little bit, but I'm just saying in general. You never know. As the world is plentiful. A little bit of sleep token, I can respect that. And her opponent, from the land of the rising sun, this is the Starlight Kid. You know, that does pose a very interesting question. Rex did pin the heavyweight champion just a bit ago. And then Mufasa, if he wins this Path to Oblivion qualifying match, goes to Battle City Strikedown, wins the Path to Oblivion match, and then gets a shot at Setanta's heavyweight title in August. Would the Prestige Alliance still think coherently, or would there be some rattles in the cages, if you will? You know what I mean? Would there be some cracks in the foundation of the Prestige Alliance? The question is there. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Speaking of waiting until we see, flying hand scissors here by the Starlight Kid from the get-go. Going up high, blockbuster by Shaw. Pardon on that one. Kick right to the stomach there of the Starlight Kid from Shaw. Coming off of a very rough multi-person matchup back at Party Slam with the Shaw family coming up short to the Paragons of Virtue. Going right up, I think, for a bridging pin of sorts. It's almost like an inverted Mahi Straw cradle. Inside cradle, I think, or something? Well, that's usually also the small package, I think. Big push here by the Starlight Kid. Oh! Big shot there right to the head. Oh, my God. Big push off. Big drop kick by the Starlight Kid. They can bring in Princess Peach if they can't find in Bowser's Castle and Yoshi, and we can have the Prestige Alliance versus the Mario game. Is that an official word there? Hold on. I got something going on here. That's what I think it is. Yes, it is. I don't need to know what's going on here all the time. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to mute my phone. Snapmare locking into a headlock. Does that mean that the Prestige Alliance wants to get their hands on the Mario brothers, though? That could spell some craziness in the Mushroom Kingdom. Won't say no, but we'll see what happens. Got that arm wringer locked in, aiming for the shoulder here. Nice arm drag. Springboard. Oh, drop kick connecting onto the Starlight. Uh-oh. Starlight Kid not happy. Big backstabber connecting. Bringing in a 4v4 elimination. Thank you. Appreciate that, Mufasa. Springboard crossbody. You want 4v4. You want 4v4. Okay, you want 4v4 for Battle City Strikedown is basically what you're saying. Okay. I'm willing to give you Survivor Series style. Hold on there 1 second. Flying head scissors connecting. Starlight Kid setting up, I think. Springboard shotgun drop kick. I'm willing to give it a go for a Battle City Strikedown. 1, 2. Kick out. Hearing from social media first. They want to go 4v4. All right. Uh-oh. Hold on. Going up for the inside cradle again. Cover. Oh. Gold in the cage. Why not? Big shot there. Oh, back elbow. Hold on. Leg sweep there. Shaw keeping up the pace against the Starlight Kid. Trying to break her down, but a nice roll out of the way of that elbow. Big drop kick following suit. Oh, trying to go for a mid-turning frog splash, but Shaw getting caught by the Starlight Kid. Hold on. Wait a minute. Walking in. Twisting Michinoku. Cover. 1, 2. Big kick out. You. That is wild here in this matchup. Trying to go for a lion assault, coming up short. Big shot there by the Starlight Kid. Oh, they're bringing it to the KO Corral tonight. Jesus, Pete. Can't get more wilder than RPW here tonight on Strike Down. Oh! Big plethora of shots here. Big roaring forearm here. Hold on. Twisting pay dirt. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Tough competition against the Starlight Kid here tonight. Back elbow here. Starlight Kid has Shaw. What does she go? Oh, side elbow there. Oh, I think her shoulder got caught up in the side of the Starlight Kid. Nice dodge out of the way there by Shaw. These two almost 50-50 throughout this contest. Pop-up Hurricane Rana. Shaw might be in trouble here, though. Kick to the side of the thigh. Oh! Saying him right in. Or if you want to go 4-on-4, we got to wait and see what happens in Mufasa's case just following this matchup. The path to Oblivion. Oh my God. What's going to be set up here? Oh! Going for a kick to the gut here. Trying to go up, I think, for a hammerlock. Starlight with a back elbow. Getting cut here by Shaw. Wait a minute. Jawbreaker. Starlight Kid setting up, I think. I mean, what the heck? Oh, knee sending her to the outside. Oh my God, that rough tumble and fall though. Wait a minute. A side moonsault. God, look painful. Jesus, Pete. Going on up. Diving elbow to the back. Shaw for the cover. 1, 2. Whoo. What a fight this has been. Locking in. Twisting. Michinoku driver. Cover. 1, 2. That is a big win for Lexi Shaw. Whoo. Here is your winner, Lexi Shaw. Big one for tonight for the Shaw Family Fight Club. Picking it up. A major win of her own. Good for her. Well, coming up next, it is the first match on the path to Oblivion. It is Mufasa versus Jaden Angels. Who will be going on to that path to Oblivion match coming up at Battle City Strike Down? We'll find out here in just a little bit. Hold on one second. Alrighty then. There we go. Just making sure everything's all good on that. Almost forgot. There we go. Jaden Angels and very well could be the biggest match of his career yet here in RPW. Taking on the former light heavyweight champion, the Punisher, Mufasa. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's head off to ringside. Anyway. The following contest is a Path to Oblivion qualifying match scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from the City of Angels, this is Jaden Angels. Let me look something up real quick. Yep, that's him. Okay, interesting. Jaden Angels. Oh, we're getting a raid right now from Pro Wrestling Ragnarok. How you doing, everybody? Viking raid. That was stupid. Sorry. Welcome on in, everyone. Appreciate everybody for stopping on by. How was the rest of PWR? How's the new Grand Prix going so far? You know, I've always had a thing for trying to figure out how to actually run a round-robin style tournament. It's, you'll have to give me some pointers on how to do that, because I actually kind of want to run one someday, but I just need to make sure I'm doing it right. So, you'll have to give me the full details. Hold on! I gotta get the Moo Cowbell real quick. Thank you for redeeming the Moo Cowbell elbows. Hey, looking forward to it, either way. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. Sorry if it was. We keep it practical here in RPW. And his opponent. Welcome on in, Alyssa. Good to see you. From Battle Creek, Michigan. He is a former RPW light heavyweight and brass knuckles champion. This is the Punisher, Mufasa. So the match you are just coming into right now is our first of the Path to Oblivion qualifying match. So what happens is at the end of this month, there's a small little special episode of Strikedown called Battle City Strikedown that is occurring. If you are thinking what you are thinking about this reference to Battle City, you actually might be in the territory that I am thinking of it directly. There's going to be a 10-person gauntlet match dubbed the Path to Oblivion, and the winner will get a shot at Setanta's Strikedown Heavyweight Championship coming up in the month of August at Oblivion, our first Strikedown exclusive event. Yes, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate that very much. Let's get right into it. Yep, and Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Yes, fully. No, I'm not from Michigan, but I do love me some Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh my God! Oh! Before the bell rang, frickin' Jaden Angels going up high for that triple jump moonsault. Jesus! I think he's legit pissed off at frickin' Mufasa here. And I'm thinking the Punisher, he's gonna be tested here tonight. Something. Do it responsibly, though. Big push off here by... Jesus, you want to talk about a Windy City showdown? This is going to be it here tonight. Jaden Angels dodging out of the way there. Going up for Irish whip. Oh, swinging neck breaker here onto the Punisher. Big pump kick from Mufasa. Jesus. Oh, coming up short with the lion salt. Locking in modified arm wringer. Can Jaden Angels get out of that hold, though? Oh! Almost going for like a water wheel type like hold. Jaden Angels Going old school with the arm drag here. Haven't seen something like that since AWA 1977. You got to find the tapes. You got to do your studying. Mufasa moving out of the way there. Good old-fashioned Motor City stretching here. Going up. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Jesus. You want to talk about a fight? This is a fight with a big-ass spear here. There's your one for the night. Apologies for the French on that one. Oh! Trying over a discus lariat. Falling the game. Hit on the side of the hamstring here. Mufasa looking to try to, well, dissect his opponent here tonight to see if angels really do have anatomy. Ain't sent back in. Mufasa. Nice dodge out of the way there by the... Uh-oh. Jeez. Slap boxing with a spinning Uraken back fist. Big northern lariat for the get-go. Mufasa. Super kicking the invisible man, apparently. Chain Angels. Small package. Going for the cover. Sorry, a little bit loud on my part. Angels going up. Triple jump. Moonsault press. Well, double jump on that one. Thank you. Jesus, what a bound that this has been from the get-go. Oh, big back elbow here. Mufasa, lights out. Literally got blood all over that $15,000 camera, damn it. Why did you do that, Mufasa? That's fine. Going up for the M300. Cover. 1, 2, no. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Battle City. Big drop kick, a springboard drop kick there. Blue Eyes White Dragon, another one. Pot of Greed, another one. Hold on. Phoenix Splash here. It's like Phoenix Gear Freed. Kind of, another one. Wait a minute, Moonsault connecting. It's looking to try to just eliminate all of Jaden Angels tonight. Oh, hold on here. Backslide driver. BWXYZ Dragon Cannon, Catapult Cannon, another one. Yeah, that was not another one. Oh, gain a bowl of cereal? There you go. What was the cereal of choice? I usually go with either a mixture of a few. Oh, catching him in the leg there. Jesus, Pete. Angels back up. Great power slam there. Dark Magic Attack. Another one. Oh my God. Trying to stomp in the sternum there. Crowd going wild for Jaden Angels. Frosted mini wheats. There you go. Nice. Springboard. 450 lariat. Another one. Jaden Angels getting hit with those elbows right into the gut. See honeycomb and apple jacks. There you go. Nice. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Going up. Punishment Unleashed. Cover. 1, 2. Jaden Angel still in this. It's one of those kickouts that even would make William Regal react in a way. If you know, you know. Oh, single leg drop kick getting hit with that club on the back there. Pop up. Oh my God. Cover. 1, 2. Mufasa is going to Battle City. Well, you have to figure that one out for Battle City Strikedown coming up, gentlemen. Because you got a big, tall task ahead of you. And we'll make that match official. That's that Motor City grit indeed. True grit. Congratulations. Don't forget to get some M&Ms on the outside when you leave the arena tonight. Beautiful Phoenix Splash here. Here is your winner, the Punisher, Mufasa. Big statement sent, heading off to Battle City Strikedown, for the path to Oblivion is upon us. Alright, that is our halfway point, so we can take a small little break and we can come back right into it with another path to Oblivion. Things are going to get a little wacky here, so yeah, that's 2 of 3 prestige wins here this evening. That is right. The former Strikedown Heavyweight Champion Jordan Norrie faces Synergy Champion Eric Dangerous in our penultimate matchup later on tonight. But yeah, how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? Don't forget to get that post-stream care in when you can, of course, PWR and everybody else involved. Because this can take a lot out of you if you aren't careful. Just saying. But yeah, no, it's been good. I'll definitely make sure to catch the rest of the stream at some point, whenever it is either up on YouTube or so. No stress, though. They got KO'd with the right hook. You're going to have to come up with something like that, I think. If you ever do it again, you have to come up with something for that, I'm pretty sure. That was pretty crazy. I almost thought of the red hook, but then I thought, no, that's New York. That's a different territory entirely. And that's the second time that's happened? Yeah. That's like big. Rocky. Boom. Down. Nearly swallowed the mini wheat reaction to it. Be very careful. The Wheaties, they can get you, even though it's a separate cereal entirely. Nope, definitely don't. Does anybody want to roll a d20? Since we're at our halfway point, we usually do that every so often. For those that are just tuning in, of course. You're asking the question, what is roll the d20? Well, let me tell you. Essentially, unfortunately, I don't have a camera set up, so I couldn't show you the roll itself. What happens is, a few people will sometimes redeem roll the d20, and we have ourselves a little battle royal for fun. Whoever has the highest number usually will be crowned the winner of that round. But we've also had a few last-minute entries that actually did take it before. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. I usually grab a small little tube that I have that has 2 d20s. As you can hear it, of course. Like I said, practical effects here. We don't use soundboards, unfortunately. It's the dream someday, but for now, that's okay. Let me get that muted real quick. Thank you, Kraith. Just got the info. Alright, starting off first, it is PWR. I think that's the first time an EFED itself has actually decided to roll the D20. That is actually pretty dope. That's history in the making here tonight in our little Windy City showdown here on Strikedown. Yes, main event tonight is a Chicago street fight for the RPW Light Heavyweight Championship. Cody Saturn, I dropped the D20. Versus Jim Steele. Let me go and grab it real quick. Sorry, I won't count that because it was not on the sacred table. You got to keep it on the sacred ground. Otherwise, it starts to lose its meaning. Just got to tap all that energy out of it that is not sacred. All right. PWR. Let's try that again. Okay. Time to rock and roll. All right. Next is elbows. Got to find some elbow room in here. Give me one moment. All right. Also, there is that question to the new commentator. How do they feel about going right into the commentary booth for the first time tonight? Was it a new experience for you, something like that? I'll make sure to check it out and stuff. Biggest thing I would always say is just make sure you breathe, make sure to take your time on it as much as you can, and just enjoy it when you can. All right, next is Christian. All right. He did not like hearing his own voice? Okay, I understand. Some of us can kind of have that a little bit, which is perfectly human. So, I'm not... Yeah, I get what you mean by that. It's normal? Yeah, that's completely normal. It's just something that you kind of have to either get used to or something if this is what you want to do, you know. See here, next is Rex, call center employee. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, my first time, I was like streaming in general. My video quality was at a 514, and I did not sound any better. So I get it completely. All right, let me make sure it is Rex. Okay. I'm not a great multitasker, but I certainly do try when I can. Next is Mufasa, and unless somebody rolls or redeems at the very last second, this might be our last one for this round. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, we will reveal who has it this round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smash. No, so for this round, Christian pulls it up with a 14, followed by Rex with a 12, Mufasa with a 10, Ragnarok with a 9, and Elbows with an 8. Hey, look, an 8. But yes, not bad, not a bad round, I think. All kind of within close number proximity to each other. Hey, you gotta take what you can take, you know? On the bright side, at least that's not a 1. That can always get you a little bit into a rougher headspace. But yeah. Anyway. PWR versus RPW one night only. I would not say no to that, to be honest. There definitely have been thoughts about doing crossover stuff at some point, and I will definitely make sure that we can talk about it in the near future, okay? Because definitely be up for that at some point. So, because here's the thing. Even if you think you might be joking about it, RPW is all about taking it very seriously. So, by all means, I'm up for it. So, if you're up for it, we'll talk shop at some point. By all means. But with that being said, people will call your people. Hey, we're each other's people. It's just a phone call away. Alrighty then. This next matchup is going to be the return of Mystery Mayhem, which means it's a 6-person battle royal. Let me make sure I got this right. We go regular battle royal? None. Okay, let's see here. Let me see this little section here. Nope. Over the top rope, yes. You know, there is something I did notice recently. Can you do one-on-one over the top rope challenges? Because I'd be willing to give that a try at some point, just as a tester, but it would certainly make things interesting. So, you never know. You never know. Let's see here real quick. So yes, with this being Mystery Mayhem, of course, we're not going to know who's going to be participating. So, it's going to be crazy. I can already feel it. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I got the rules right. Yes. 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 Maybe. And usually when it comes to these Mystery Mayhem matches, well, crazy things have happened. So, let us wait and see what happens from here. And for those that are just tuning in, of course, and you're wondering where's the music, for Spider Billy, welcome on in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Good individual. For those that are just tuning in and are probably wondering where is the music, well, I like to be safer than sorry, so unfortunately, due to DMCA worries and not enough knowledge to know what music is safe or not, I only have like maybe 2 artists that I know that are safe to use, and that's OnLap or is it SpedX, I think, or something. I don't know enough to use music. Otherwise, this would be a completely different focus entirely. But without further ado, let's find out who will be joining Mufasa on the path to Oblivion. And make sure to stay a little hydrated. Going on over here. The following contest is a path to oblivion over the top rope. Battle Royal. Making their way to the ring first. Thank you for the hydrate, Christian. Do appreciate that. Is this what I think it is going to be? Making his way to the ring, god damn it. Representing Glitch from the Dairylands, he is Tug Moo Cow. Well, that was not on purpose. Yep, why not? You can blame the booker on this one. Alright. Pulling it into existence. Pretty much. I wasn't even trying to. God, he's supposed to be on Glitch. He's not even supposed to be on Strike Down. But it's Mystery Mayhem. Because you never know who's going to be in Mystery Mayhem. That is the definition of losing our minds. Please keep them together. You need them every day. Introducing participant number 2. Is this who I think it is? It is! He is a former RPW Strike Down Heavyweight Champion. This is the Void King, Jordan Nori. He's going to be wrestling back to back. It's going to be funny in its own little way. Not to mention, I think that's the first time that Tug and Jordan have fought each other in a few years. Introducing participant number 3. It is Aerostar. If you like your Lucha Libre, you might actually be a little familiar with who Aerostar is. Circa Lucha Underground 2010s. We like to keep it varied here in RPW. Pun night only. Okay, that was stupid, and I hate how that came to be. What the heck? Introducing participant number 4. I'm not going to use pun night only. That pointed into existence. He is the RPW Light Heavyweight Champion. This, wearing his new attire, okay, he's serious about this one. This is Cody Saturn. That's gonna make some very confusing situations here with the script. Whoa, this is already getting a little out of hand. But you know what? This is RPW. I'm up for it. Hey, if he gets it, that means he's gonna have a very, very big opportunity coming up. Introducing participant number 5. Vader. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I don't think that's Vader time. It is. Oh my God. From Hungary, he is a former RPW Synergy Champion. This is Big Ham Joey Bacon. Well, he's finally making his return tonight. It is... God damn it, Mufasa, you are a frickin' genius. It's dinner time. Oh, trust me, he's literally broken tables just getting to the culinary. He was the creator of Meat Stick Mayhem, which was one of our most infamous matches in RPW history for a few years. If you played 2K24, you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to Meat Stick Mayhem. Yes, make sure you hide your food, hide your dino nuggies especially, because Riot himself was pissed off. He took his dinner. You don't do that. He doesn't even care if he gets hit by the pyro. For him, it's probably just a breath of fresh air, I guess, compared to the son of Bacterian from Dragon Ball. If you know, you know. Introducing the final participant in this match. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. He is the new AEW World Champion. He is the best bound machine, Kenny Omega. So yeah, this is definitely going to be weird. Like I said, this is over the top rope. It's about to... This could quickly start, and this could quickly finish just like that. Let's get right into it. Wait a minute. Aerostar getting hit with a missile dropkick. V-trigger connects from Kenny Omega onto the light heavyweight champion. Another triple jump. Oh no, not the bacon grease. Ah, damn it, he panders. Dropping a knee of his own here. Aerostar Tug Mukau going at it. Oh! Big single leg drop kick here by the light heavyweight champion. Cheapers. About to get nuts here tonight. European uppercut onto Jordan Nori. We'll do the best we can with calling the action. Oh God. He's about to freaking sit on him. Hold on. He got saved by, I think, a backdraft there of bacon grease. God. Springboard lion salt. Big shot there by Tug. Sling blade rolling into a drop kick. Doing okay? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Been having a good time. Double. Hold on. Casadora DDT onto the light heavyweight champion, who will be heading to to Battle City Strike Down at the end of the month. Big back body drop there. Tug. Super kick. Taking down Big Ham Joey Bacon. For those that are just tuning in, Joey Bacon actually is a former multi-time winner of a Battle Royal in the past. Former Rando Rumble winner in the past. Oh God, no. He's bleeding out of his... Missing that avalanche splash here. Somebody got busted open. Welcome on in, batter guy Maddox. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Hold on. Trying to go, I think, for the Katayoku no Tenshi. Tug right now. Oh! Landing on his freaking muzzle there. But yeah, welcome on in. Good to see you. You're just in time for match number 3, A Path to Oblivion, 6-person Battle Royal. Go. Pretty much, yes. Wait a minute. Trying to go up, I think, for something. Hurricane Rana here. Tug going after Kenny Omega. Jesus. Oh my God. Still got all 6 people in this battle royal here. Wait a minute. Tug. Back against the ropes. Oh, with the V-trigger right into the snout. Jesus, Pete. Hold on. Aerostar. We're going to get tested here. Rolling Thunder plunge. Painmaker Lariat setting in. Oh my God. Tug. I think almost about to get eliminated here. Oh, Cody Saturn is out. I think he debuted in a Battle Royal. That's kind of ironic. Oh my God. Hold on. Whopper drop connects onto Jordan Nori. Jinxed him. It happens to the best of us. Cannot help it. That's what Rando is all about. But he still has his Chicago Street Fight later. Oh my God, with the void fall from Jordan Nori onto Joey Bacon. Trying to go to eliminate the big man. Can he do the impossible? Aerostar saving himself out of here. Could be going up, I think, for the barn burner elbow. Oh, and connects. Rolling out of it. Uh-oh. Getting caught by Aerostar. Hurricane Rana with the shoulder connected. Going up, I think. Oh, with a torture rack drop there. Side Russian leg sweep by Aerostar. If Aerostar wins, I think that would actually be pretty cool. Split leg freaking arm drag here by Tug Mukau. Wait a minute. Going up. Tug splash connects. Split leg frog splash variation. That is, I'm not going to say 5 stars. That was just an okay star. Wait a minute. Springboard cutter connects. Got him in the, hold on, ascend to heaven. Shooting star right into the knees. Kenny. Feet. Oh, dodging out of the way. Jordan Nori going to try to eliminate. Tug is out, and the Kronko Buster by Kenny here. Kamagoye connects. Tug has a match coming up at Calamity on the 28th against Violaine. Why is he even here? That doesn't... senior privilege, I don't care. That makes no sense. It betrays the contract. Wait a minute. Joey Bacon still in it. Hurricane Rana by Aerostar. Jesus, Pete. Big Eastern Lariat connects. Oh my God. DDT. I think like a DDT flatliner combination. Big clothesline by the AEW World Champion. The Trigger connects. Jesus, Big Ham. Gonna try to go and bite on the former heavyweight champion. God. Oh my God, I think he actually got into the blood vessels. Shotgun drop kick. All right. Down to our final 4. On the path to Oblivion. Tried to take him straight to Pittsburgh. Some Jesus. Springboard cutter onto Kenny Omega. Rushing him right into the corner, though. He literally almost just ate him by his stomach. It's like a D&D character. Hold on. Aerostar is out. Oh, big sack taking him down. We're just down to Nori. Bacon. Omega. That's a weird combination there. Big shot to the gut of the former heavyweight champion. Trying to lift up. Going for an elbow, though. Void fall. Big shot there. Going up for a German. Could he be setting him up for the Painmaker Lariat? Joey Bacon seething with hunger in the background. Uh-oh. Kenny in trouble. I'm surprised his gut literally didn't phase right through him there. Hold on. Oh! Jeez, big just belly bump there. What the heck? One with the Fireflies here with that Shadows over Mordor. Or Pierce the Veil, I guess? I don't know. Trying to lift up. Him again. Not so easily. Wait a minute. Right into the corner. Getting tested against one of the all-time best in professional wrestling today. Big clothesline taking him down. Just down to Bacon. Omega. Oh my God. Butterfly pile driver. Like a tiger driver. 89, I think? I don't know. There are still some moves even I don't fully know. Super kick and Nori is out by Kenny Omega. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh, with a pendulum face buster. Just down to Bacon and Omega. Back elbow there by the world champion. V-Trigger connects. You gonna do the unthinkable? Man, oh, he's gonna try to go in to eliminate him. They'll try to go and lift up the big man. He didn't have an easy time with Nori earlier. Just down to Omega and Bacon. Oh! If Bacon gets this, this might actually be the biggest win of his career here in RPW. Oh! Punch to the gut, though. Jesus! Not going to make it easy for himself. Elbows right to the gut again. V-Trigger. Wait a minute. Sky High Poison Hurricane Rana. He's just trying so hard, but it's not enough. God, he's just trying so hard. But at the end of the day, just skinned the cat and got that big pendulum kick up. Poison Hurricane Rana again. Who will be going on to Battle City Strike Down on the 30th? Oh, dodging out of the way. Wait a minute. V-Trigger. Oh, he's going to go one more time with this. Connecting right on the button. Oh, no, he's going to bite his fingers. He's hungry. He gets an elbow. Oh, dodging out of it. Front press drop there. And he just got smothered by a frickin' warship. Double chicken wing. Oh, dropping him. Unleashing the vibrations of the bacon. I hate it too. Wait a minute. Going up. Oh! Wait a minute. What the heck? Bacon right now. Oh my God! Giant pile up there with the front press slam. Kenny is still in this. Well, come on in, Urban. Good to see you. V-Trigger connects. You're just in time for the final section. Kenny Omega, Joey Bacon. Path to Oblivion. Wait a minute. Oh, no. He's going to Battle City Strike Down. I swear, he's a master of a battle royal. That means Mufasa. You may not entirely be done yet. Big boy represent. I mean, I'm not far off either, to be fair. Jesus. Here is your winner. Big Ham, Joey Bacon. Oh, he's tuning up real quick. He's looking to celebrate over at the local Hooters. Tonight, some good old-fashioned, well, everything on the table. Well, that makes it sound much worse. Sorry. Just dropped him like a steak on a dinner plate with some mashed potatoes. I think he literally just ate part of the table. That is insane. It seems Joey Bacon's hunt for heavyweight gold or silver is not done yet. If he gets it, it will be his fourth opportunity at it, though. Shadowed City, thank you so much for the follow. Do appreciate that. Definitely, thank you. The man going to order the whole menu, and then he going to eat the table. I think I know exactly what kind of order he is going to go with first. He's going to take a page out of Big Smoke's book and go for everything. Do it just in time before the ballers show up. At work, what's going on? Nothing much. We just had our Path to Oblivion startup. We know Mufasa and Big Ham Joey Bacon are on the hunt for a shot at that heavyweight title. You were in the match, though. You are going to be wrestling twice. Came up a little short, unfortunately, but hey, we got to see your brand new attire, so nice. Might just have to use that for the main event. Double feature. Exactly. Chicago, Windy City, double feature. It's going to be fun. But with that being said, I think it is now time for the penultimate matchup of tonight. Let me just check here real quick. Yes. Because one of those competitors is going to have to come back out as well. Because the Void King Jordan Nori, well, he was the third in that battle royal, and he's going to have to be second up to last against Eric Dangerous. This is about to get dangerous real quick here. Little Windy City showdown for everybody. That's the wrong show. Sorry. Yes, compared to everybody, we just, yep, 2 number 9s and whatever else Big Smoke said. I think I remember something from that. Let me see here. Big Smoke's order. He'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. He was going for the full animal. He was going for full animal. We want some D20s in, by all means. Let's roll some D20s before we get to the action that is ahead. All right, let me see here real quick. All righty then. Let's see here, starting off with Urban Bandit. Again, food orders here, Tug. Welcome on in, Revan. Good to see you. I actually got your name right this time. Self high five. We just replayed. Nice, nice. I remember the first time I actually got to see it. I was not supposed to, but still did. It happens. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Revan. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Number 14, pretty much. Starting off first with Urban. Urban. You want to guess what your number is? Because that is hilarious. No. No, but it is close, though. Maybe. Maybe. That's some good energy right there. I'll give you that. Starting off, well, next, going with Mufasa. Oh, we're going to be in for something here on this one. Let me get that going here real quick. Damn it, I wrote his name wrong. Hold on. There we go. Got it corrected. Sorry about that. All right, next is 40. Hey, that would be a dream for anybody. Let's go with Cody Saturn up here. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Rex is up next. All right. It's not bad. There's the food. I just say what I want, which depends on what restaurant we're talking. That is actually a very fair point, though, on that. That is actually a very fair point to that. I've had that a couple times, where I've had to be more specific about it. Especially when it comes to Taco Bell. And that was before recent. And that finally is Christian. Gotcha. All right. Without further ado, unless somebody redeems in the very last second that hasn't already redeemed, let's find out in 5, 4, 3, 2. Making sure I'm just triple checking. All right, we got somebody else. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me get the dice out here real quick. Gotcha. Okay. Let me get that going here. All right, in 5, 4. Gonna play spoiler. There you go. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Order at McDonald's is a chicken sandwich, large light salt fries. There you go, and large chocolate shake. There you go. Hey, nice. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2. Urban picking it up with a 14 here tonight by pure, just out of nowhere with this. Mufasa. Batter guy. That, Ooftaloo. I think this is golf. I mean, it definitely rolls. Can't all have a ball, I guess. Sorry. Let me grab that drink here real quick. Making sure I got all the rules set. Well, there's maybe next time. We'll hopefully get you next time on that one. Or we start a whole new round, whatever which one works, I guess. Let me just make sure so I'm not too far off the beaten path of focus here. Well, congratulations to everyone for participating. We appreciate it either way. But yeah, here at RPW, it's all about just the rando, and I like to have fun here at the rando. Alright, Eric Dangerous is on his own tonight. Versus the Void King, Jordan Nori. We might actually have to skip most of his entrance anyway, since he did come out earlier. Alright, let's get right into it with our penultimate matchup of the night. Eric Dangerous, Jordan Nori. Let's head to ringside. I see. The following contest is a golf club match. I'm just kidding. Following contest is a non-title matchup scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, representing the Prestige Alliance, he is one half of the RPW Synergy Champions. This is arguably the best pure striker out of the Battle Creek, Michigan. This is Eric Dangerous. See if Eric Dangerous can live up to the reputation that he has made so far and get that final prestige win of the night. But the eyes watching all over the world right now on this. And his opponent, former heavyweight champion Jordan Nori. This is going to be a fight. I can already feel it right now. Right into it. Oh God. Big roundhouse right from the get-go, almost took his head off. Lion Salt coming up short against the former heavyweight champion. They're just going right into it. Technical mastery here by the new competitor in his singles debut. Already got the penultimate right into this. He currently is undefeated in 2 matches in his career. Oh! Crashing that shoulder into the mat, though. Claw slam! Nori is not taking any... Oh, Jesus, hold on. Moonsault connecting. Oh, my God. Oh! He is slippery and dangerous. Trying for a fall away. This is the very same individual that almost put Violaine out of action with a double foot stomp right into the spine. Slipping onto that mat there with the logo. Big switch around there. Oh! Hold on there. Going for the avalanche. Back elbow. Wait a minute. Alley-oop dropping one half of the champions. Nori going up. The Phantom of the Prestige Alliance? Yes. The Phantom of the Prestige Alliance. Not sure if he's a fan of opera, but I can understand that too. He's literally challenging him shot for shot here right now at the KO Corral tonight. Oh! God, Jesus. Oh, the former heavyweight champion demanding discus back knee. Almost hitting him with like a war sword. Trying to break down the tree trunks of the former heavyweight champion in the Void King. Lion Salt connects. He is relentless in that ring. Buzzsaw kick connecting. Almost took his head off completely. Cover. 1, 2. With a phantasm here. Like a Galaxy Phantom over here. He's going to be seeing stars. Lights out. Cover. 1, 2. Woo-wee. About to go and shoot his shot in his own way. Crowd going wild for this matchup here for Eric Dangerous. Going low. Taking him to the outside. Oh my God. Didn't even see where that was going. Laying him back in. Springboard. Lion. Or moonsault again. Sorry, not lion. Very high up though. Jesus. Oh my God, with a roaring elbow. Eric Dangerous is not messing around. As he points to the camera here. Meteora connects. Remember, we still have our main event after this too. Chicago Street Fight for the light heavyweight title. It almost feels like it's its own PLE in a way. Oh, crashing, burning right into the corner. Fireman's carry. Draping him on over the top. Judas effect. Is he going to be going right up? Oh! Driving in with the piercing bullet. Oh my God. Bombs away with the knee drop here. Lights out. Cover. 1, 2. And that is all 3 prestige wins here tonight on Strikedown. Here is your winner, RPW Synergy Champion, Eric Dangerous. He is borderline Pitbull mentality here. Because he, well, behind more of the reputation than the actual dog. Relentless shoot style. Maybe I should come up with something a little bit better. Yes. Relentless shoot style over here with his fighting. Second to none, I think he might literally be a hidden gem waiting to shine brighter than most. And we had that from all the other members of the Prestige Alliance. But that comes into our main event of the evening. Unreal Jim Steele, looking to finally claim his first taste of RPW Championship gold. But he's going to have to go through the curse of the Chicago Bears himself, the light heavyweight champion Cody Saturn, in a Chicago street fight. Are you ready? I can understand why. It's going to be brutal. I can feel it already. Nope, wrong show. Hold on. There we go. I had to make sure I was doing that right. Nope. 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 Like, if you could do elimination, that would certainly be something crazy here. Let's move this out of the way. Let's bring in something a little more. Yeah. Like I said, this is for the light heavyweight title. This actually feels like one of the biggest light heavyweight title matches in the title's history. And this is going to be something crazy. I can already feel it. Want to say thank you, everybody, for popping on by and joining us here tonight. Let's end off this night on a big, major note. Light heavyweight gold. On the line. Chicago street fight. Let's do this. Now, let's do this. The following contest is a Chicago street fight scheduled for one fall. Is for the Rando Party Wrestling Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Stab City, he is Unreal Jim Steele. I'm gonna have to fire the pyro guy at this rate. Unreal Jim Steele, former two-time Belfast Brawl champion and 353 wrestling, has been aiming at the light heavyweight title for the past 6 months since competing in a 3-man Iron Man match for the title back in December at Night 2 of Event Horizon, our equivalency to WrestleMania. Can he finally realize his quote-unquote destiny and become the light heavyweight champion here in the Windy City tonight? We'll have to find out in just a moment. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois. He is the current, reigning, and tonight defending Rando Party Wrestling light heavyweight champion of the world. This is Cody Saturn. Cody Saturn already competed earlier in that Path to Oblivion 6-person battle royal. But tonight, he is taking center stage in that spotlight. As I can already feel the eyes somewhere in the rafters is the Punisher looking very closely at this title matchup. It was Cody Saturn himself that came up short to Jim Steele last week in a 15-minute Iron Tables match. Demanded a rematch with Jim Steele, even offered the shot at the light heavyweight title, but demanded it for it to be Chicago-style street fight. That's a lot of demanding. Supply and demand, mind you. But the general manager couldn't say no when it has become this visceral, this personal, this downright dangerous. And it's going to all come to a head at the top of the minute. Excuse me one moment. And that is what it's all about, the RPW Light Heavyweight Championship. Winning that title in the Lions Pride Fatal 4-Way back at Party Slam a few weeks ago. This is his first defense. And there he is, the challenger. Jim Steele looking to claim his 3rd championship overall, as far as I know. An ego bigger than most, but in many ways can back it up. There he is. Cody Saturn, the hometown favorite, defending the title here in a match of his own volition. Still in his rookie year, so he's already got a lot to accomplish. And he has accomplished so much already. I cannot wait to see when the sparks will fly. And they say let the bodies hit the floor, but tonight they're doing it both to themselves and to each other. You gotta understand, Jim Steele lifted up a 600-pound man who tried to fly onto him, and he powerbombed him on the outside. Who knows what he's going to do to Cody Saturn in this matchup here? Pele kick. Well, there's your starter right there. Jesus. Bottom rope moonsault onto the back. God. Oh, right into the referee. Jesus. That's what I mean. Double jump moonsault landing on the knees of the light heavyweight champion. Wait a minute. Going up for the Shiranui, connecting. Like a sliced bread number 1, if you will. Cody Saturn going up, springboard, knee into the face of the challenger. Uh-oh. Oh! Wait a minute. King Slayer connecting onto the button of the Crypto Challenger here. Oh! Wait a minute. Jim Steele, pound for pound, one of the strongest competitors on the roster today. Kick to the gut here. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Big drop kick by the light heavyweight champion. They can do whatever they want in this Chicago street fight. Bringing out the smoking gun. An old favorite in the business. Oh! Gonna go for the cover immediately here. 1, 2. Kick out. Club onto the back here. Looking up, I think, for a roaring elbow. He's looking to just take him out immediately. Trying to go for a big, quick win here. Jim Steele not one to go big and quick here. He's going to try to dissect you piece by piece. Cody Saturn, shooting star. Getting transitioned into a sling blade by the challenger. Wait a minute. Jim Steele bringing out a ladder here tonight on Strikedown. The crowd wanting tables. Are those thumbtacks? God. Big knee into the chair, into the nose. Oh my God. Oh. Well, I said it was going to be a fight tonight on Strikedown, and they're showcasing it. Elbows from the challenger. Right into the ribs there. Wait a minute. Wrapping up the leg. DDT onto the chair. Jesus, that can cause irreversible damage. Hold on. Right into the Peruvian announce table here. Oh, with the burning knee connecting. The heck is he going to go for? Oh my God, right into the barricade here at ringside. This is already starting to get very brutal. God. Come on, guys. Single leg drop kick coming up short here. Rolling in, sling blade of his own. They are not pulling any punches in the Chicago street fight. Right into the announce table. Right back into the ring, right near the thumbtacks, though. Saturn, up and at him. Wait a minute. Diving crossbody. Knee to the side of the cranium. Code breaker. Cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. Well, that certainly says quite a bit there. I can only imagine the look on the face of Jim Steele following this. Here is your winner and still RPW Light Heavyweight Champion, Cody Saturn. Well, okay. Saturn stands tall here tonight in the Windy City, still Light Heavyweight Champion, on a bit of a surprise note, mind you, as well. Jim Steele, go grab an ice pack, man, because you are going to need it after that code breaker. And that is, by surprise of the night, we're going to call it here on RPW this week. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us. That did not expect it to go the way that it did, but nevertheless, dominant fashion, still Light Heavyweight Champion, Cody Saturn. We'll have to pick it back up on Tuesday with the return of Glitch, but until then, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate everybody equally from the bottom of the heart. It's been fun. And I hope to join all of you again next time with more Rando Party Wrestling. I'm going to let my voice finally take a breather because it needs it right now. But with that being said, let me just check something real quick before we head on out of here. Thank you for the hydrate, Mufasa. Do appreciate that, good sir. All righty here. Well, there is somebody else who currently is playing 2K26. I think they are actually about to have their show on right now. So we're going to send it right over to Eric the Inventor. We've done that a few times. He currently is running his IWF show. And we're going to send it over his way. All righty then. Again, thank you everybody for popping on by here tonight. Appreciate all of you very much. From the bottom of the heart, definitely a surprise main event, but nevertheless, we will be back live on Tuesday with Glitch as the road, well, to Calamity reaches its final penultimate week. And then, of course, the path to Oblivion continues. But until then, we will talk to you all later. And let's head on out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay hydrated, stay safe out there. And we'll see you all, hopefully, next time. Goodbye.